Hey everyone, Jedi here. So this has been the craziest day. We've been so busy. So I've been busy with work, but then the big thing is we're trying to get our passports done today for a 6:30 appointment, but we needed both of our birth certificates. And Jedi just came the other day, and then mine, I have one in storage, but it's a really bad, it's been so faded. So we were like hoping to get.
We're always friendly. We love it when folks. Jedi Joy loves it when they do.
Yeah, I didn't even realize what was going on.
She doesn't realize. I think it's the funniest thing ever.
I didn't even realize. I was like, "What's going on?" It was so funny. But so we were thinking we were gonna have to go to storage on top of because it's been a busy day. We've been going all day long, and then my birth certificate came today. So I was just like through the moon because it's just like the timing of everything. And Jedi Rich said, should I pay $20 for it to come early? And at the time when we ordered our birth certificates, we had no idea we were going to Panama. That's what's going to wander into the wall. Careful. We had no idea we were going to Panama. He just said you should get your passport because we're probably going to move at some point, And then we decided to go to Panama, and now it's just been going so much faster. But I was like, oh, we don't need to rush it because we don't need it fast. And now today we were like, oh, it would have been a nightmare. Because I don't know if we could have even done it in time because I had to work, and my client, he ended up running late. And then the Ubers are sometimes like a 30-minute wait. Speaking of, I gotta go. Oh, let's go over here. I'm gonna call one, but let's go sit in the shade.
Okay, let's go over here.
They say to be there 10 minutes early too, so I just didn't want to be late, you guys. You never know with these Ubers. It's not even fully connected to me. I've had to be, 16 minutes away. See, it's updated as we go. 18 minutes away. 18 minutes away. There we go. Hey, I'm glad we came out here then. Because, so I'm pretty... Oh, sorry. It's okay. So I'm pretty tired today because it was a jam-packed day, and I've been also getting rid of so much stuff. So I've been just cleaning like crazy because we're trying to lighten the load. Since we have to leave, it's easier if you get rid of stuff ahead of time so you don't have to at the last minute figure out what you need. And also, it's just kind of it's very therapeutic. Because normally if you're not moving, you probably would hold on to things. You're like, oh, I don't want to get rid of this or that. But when you're moving, you're like, all right, forget it. I'm just going to let these things go because I can't take them with me. And we're going to put some stuff in storage, but, we don't want to have to deal with too much stuff.
Yeah.
Because we don't even know if we're going to have, a guy with a truck help us or if we're just going to have to Uber or what.
So last time when we moved, you found some guy who
Yeah, last time there was some local guy. He had posted in the laundromat we were living at a weekly. He called himself Van the Moving Man, and he was gonna do it for $40. He'll just move you with his truck. But I needed more help than I guess he anticipated because Jedi Rich was in the hospital during that time. So it was really hot. It was this time of year, and we moved here, and so I gave him 120. Because he was bitching a bit about because we had to take stuff to the third floor. So I felt bad.
That's pretty hard.
Yeah, and it's hot. But what's funny is I actually carried more than him. I carried both of those heavy chairs. That's what we had. That was the heaviest thing. Because I felt bad. Because he was kind of more thinking I guess he'd just be more the car. I was thinking he was a moving company, where he wanted to help move. But he kind of, I think, wanted to just drive. And you move your own shit kind of attitude. I don't know. It was kind of funny. He was not stoked about bringing this shit up to the third floor.
No. So what's the temperature today in Vegas right now? What does my watch say?
Mine says 105.
Yeah, 105, man.
105 degrees. It's a hot one. So 12 minutes for this Uber. So I told Jerry Rich we have to leave about an hour early just in case of the Ubers, because it's a good 15 to 20 minutes to get there, and then Ubers can take, you know, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes to get to us. So you have to give yourself, and then they want us there 10 minutes early. So I was like, man, I don't want to be late because we really don't want to miss this. We were almost going to cancel because I was like, I wasn't going to have enough energy to get to storage. Because the thing with storage is, the issue is it's really on the way other side of town, and we'd have the same issue with the Ubers waiting on both ends. And so we'd maybe miss our appointment just in the sense that Uber's not getting us there in time, just trying to wait at the storage unit to get, because we were going to go there to get my birth certificate to then go to the post office for the passport. But it was amazing that mine came today. I was so excited. Just the best. And I'm just babbling because I'm really tired.
Well, you know, we haven't done a blog in a long time, and there's a lot of things you had to talk about. How do you feel about things these days? Because you were very angry on your blogs, I think, before the Panama move. Like, right?
Well, yeah, I was really depressed.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Here's what your emotions show on camera. If you go back and watch Jedi Joy's blog starting around March 17th, March 24th or so, she immediately is crying. And then she spends 60 days doing like 2-3 hour blogs every day for like 2 months. And most of them are pretty freaking angry.
I know.
Then she was just angry. And then she went in this mode where she just like gave up, like just depressed.
I was depressed for a long time until we decided to go to
And then all of a sudden,
then now it's like,
she said, hey man,
lightning bolt.
Why are we living here? I mean, there's no point.
Yeah, I realized that that's where my depression was stemming, because this place is getting bleaker and bleaker. And I kept trying to stay positive in the sense of, I know people are saying you're negative because you're saying, but I was trying to stay positive in the sense of like, okay, maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe it'll, you know, like in the sense of, like in my own mind, you know, what I was telling everyone else is we're done. But in my own mind, I was still trying to tell, but I didn't believe my own. You know what I mean? I was like, no. You know what I mean? Like I kept trying to lie to myself, like, oh, maybe it won't be that bad. But I just knew it was. And that's why in the beginning I just kept saying you guys were doomed. Once you closed for, even the 30 days was too long. And then it turned into 78 days for the casinos close. Oh, like, it's ridiculous. And it made me sad because I went there pretty much every day to this casino, so it really affected my daily
just
life.
Fun. It's just not even that. It's just like see, when you say it like that, people think that well, of course, because you work down there, make money. No,
like the energy going down
there. There's
there.
an energy of the people that come here to have fun, and that's what made Vegas special, was the people.
Yeah.
Not the buildings, not the football teams, not any of that stuff. What makes Vegas special is the people. So, without the people, I think is what she's saying, is like, it's just a bunch of really nice buildings.
Right, and
empty buildings.
Yeah, I used to go down there just to eat. The energy was awesome. I'd always get livened up, and then for like 78 days we didn't have that at all, and so it was really a shock to me.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, just because I was so used to that, and I didn't realize. So I at first felt really sad, and then got angry, and then I just got depressed until we decided we just got to go because this is not.
Yeah, I just want to make that clear because like a lot of people were kind of like giving you shit because, you know, they feel like you might have been like wanting the casinos open in lieu of public safety for your own personal benefit, for your own money. You know what I mean? When that wasn't the case.
No, I was just saying that for one thing, this is people are recovering from this virus. I always laugh when people are like, oh yeah, my friend got it and it's just really hairy. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I asked the client, he said there's 2 of his friends. I said, well, are they alive still? Are they okay? Yeah, you know, they're just really rough. I'm like, okay.
Oh, man.
I mean, like, we're saving the whole world for some, like, just a really bad flu virus. The people are saying, oh, it's so awful, you don't want it, it's deadly, when they're the ones living to tell you that it's deadly. It's so weird.
Let me ask you a question. If you've ever had the flu, you've had the flu.
Yeah,
you've had the flu.
Times, yeah.
And when you get over the flu, and someone says, hey, you get back to work, how was it? What do you usually say?
Awful.
And, oh man, that was hairy, man. I thought I was gonna die, is what they say.
Yeah.
And I don't hear any difference here, and that's just me being scientific. Okay, I ain't political. I don't care who. I'd be happier if the whole place, if they just tore up the roads and dismantled the police and had no government. Okay, I think we'd be just fine.
Right.
I think we'd all get along.
Right.
But that's me. But the problem is, there's a bunch of cops that if they fired them, they would go rough everybody, and we'd have to get cops for those cops that are out of work.
Right.
That are all mad.
They're ridiculous. It's really falling apart.
Anyways, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, we decided to get off the sinking ship though. Time to
Yeah, well, one of our ancestors, my ancestor, Lightower, was some say he's the reason that the whole Titanic sank.
starting getting geared up.
Oh, here comes police.
Okay.
Get the gear.
Yeah, get the gear.
They said the doctors didn't know what it was.
Yeah. And mine didn't. They said, oh, you have sepsis in your bloodstream. Oh, you have food poisoning. Oh, wait, no, it's pneumonia. They were just going, they didn't know what the hell.
Where was this?
I was sick as hell.
Was that here?
Yeah. It was Centennial Hills Hospital. I was in that hospital for 5 days. I had diarrhea nonstop for 5 days.
Man. Okay, thanks for the ride, bro.
All right, take it easy.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I didn't do it. It just
Probably because it just reset. It's all right.
went away and it had the other things.
All right. So where are we? What's going on?
So we are right now at the post office, and we're coming here to get our passports. So we're here to get our passports. So this is exciting because we got the birth certificates in time to come here. I was going to cancel the appointment because we weren't going to be able to have the energy to go to storage, and mine came in the mail today. Just Jedi luck like that. So thank you, the Force was with us, and it is really hot, so I want to get inside here. Whew. Oh, it is hot. Yeah, you have to make an appointment online. You have to schedule an appointment. Make sure you schedule an appointment ahead of time. And then you have to bring it. Let's go over here. Oh, this would be nice. Let's go over here. We'll go over here. Okay, so we're getting our passports. You have to bring your birth certificate, and you have to bring 2 forms of ID, which hopefully we have that for Jedi Rich because he has 2 IDs, but they're the same ID with just different addresses. So hopefully that's acceptable for 2 forms of ID because that's all we have. And then I have my weed card, so that'll be a second form of ID. But you guys, I am really hoping that works because otherwise we don't really have any other ID because it was all stolen in our car when our Jaguar was stolen. So if this doesn't work, we'll have to get social security cards or something. I don't know. That'll be another mission. So keep our fingers crossed to the Jedi Force that this work. And you also need to get passport photos. You have to go to an agency that does them. We went to Walgreens. And then you need to fill out your forms. I filled it out online. It's like a DD11 or something like that. And that's it, I think. Hopefully, that's what we brought. Oh, you need money too. And I think you have to get a money order, but you can get that here at the post office because they have to mail it in. So they can't accept cash, but I think since you're at the post office, they can accept cash, and then you get the money order here. So let's see, 1805. Okay. We're supposed to, so we got about 15 minutes. I don't know where you go for that. Yeah, let's go check in. I think this is it. Appointment only. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's access to sign in, I guess, for your appointments. Oh, here's this stuff up here. Let's see. So I want to see if we can expedite. I don't know if they were saying with the COVID if you can expedite right now. Let's see. Oh, yes, that's us.
That's us. Okay, we're gonna check in with you guys later.
The Uber. Everyone, we just finished the passport application here at the post office, and they said that they're behind. It normally take like 3 to 4 weeks. Now it's gonna take like 12 weeks or something, they said. So that'd be like 3 months instead of like a month or two. So a little longer than we had hoped, but maybe it'll come quicker. Yeah, like where they process it was closed for X amount of time. I don't know how many months it's been now. And so they're just so behind that when they come in, there's just like they have so much backup. You can't expedite right now, so you just have to just wait.
So when you order a passport,
You order it, and then what you paid, we just paid $300. It was like $293, I think, total for the two of us, because it's $110 a piece, and then you pay like extra fees to the post office and stuff, like I think $30 here and there. And then what happens is they take all your documents, they take your original birth certificate and all that stuff, and then once you're approved, they will send you your passport first and your birth certificate second. They don't want them to go at the same time because then someone would have both of your documents. And those are, very important documents. So they send them separate, and they send you your passport first so that, you get that. So it's like you could actually leave and you could just get your birth certificate later, you know what I mean? Like if you had to go on a trip, get the passport, get your birth certificate later. But hopefully we get both before we leave. But otherwise we'll just order another one. It's a good thing I copied. Yeah, you had to take a photocopy of and I wasn't going to photocopy it. Jennifer said, let's just photocopy it for our own records, and I was like, yeah, let's do that. But at first I was like, everyone says to make a photocopy, and I was like, I didn't know why, because I thought they were just giving it for themselves, but I guess you needed that for the actual application, so I almost didn't have that. Oh, and we had, I guess your ID worked or whatever, I don't know, like I guess he just saw all the IDs and he was fine. I had like 5 of them. I had like 5 IDs, and I guess that worked. Yeah, but then yours were all the same, but I guess he accepted that. I was thinking they will take school IDs, but they didn't want to take the marijuana one. And that's a pretty valid ID. I mean, it's like...
That's pretty weird. You have a state ID that is not accepted by the federal government.
That's pretty funny. I didn't even think about that.
Vegas or you transfer through?
Oh, we were here before we moved to Panama.
Oh, new?
Yeah. We gotta see when get there, but...
Next one, okay. So,
Yeah, I gotta go to the gas station. And it's weird because it should go through, but it doesn't.
I'm looking at it. Right here is fine?
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You guys take care and be safe out there.
Okay. JediRich.com. Follow our adventures.
Oh yeah, I'm check it out.
Check it out.
Okay, all right.
Even losing.
All right, we made
I know,
it.
that's what I was thinking.
How'd it
Oh
go?
my gosh. I feel, yeah. Oh, do I want to?
No. Just-
I feel so proud right now because without having a car, doing what we just did is a big feat because we had to get birth certificates, which I thought we were going to have to go, to storage. We had to order one, but we thought we were going to have to go to storage. That was going to be a nightmare. Luckily, it came in time. It was actually easier for us to order it online and try and get it than it would have been to get the one from storage. The other one we had to order. And then we didn't have IDs because everything was stolen in the car. All of our identifications, our passports, our old IDs. But luckily, I had just copies of the same IDs we have, because we moved and I had to get an updated address for my weed card. So I updated our IDs. So luckily, we have 3 of them because we've changed our address a couple times, and they kept making me update my ID because they'll only deliver your weed card to the address on your license. So I kept having to update my license, which is good because otherwise we wouldn't have had IDs. We only had one. So if the weed card helped us out, then they wouldn't accept the weed card as a form of ID.
How come?
Because it's not federally legal, even though it's a state ID. Even though they'll accept a high school ID or a school ID, but since that one, they wouldn't accept it. That's funny. Even though it's a total official ID, looks just like your license. That one they didn't accept. Well, not this year's. Doesn't even look like a license. This year's looks like a school ID. That wasn't the one I was showing. I was trying to use the other one. Actually, I don't even think my other one is expired yet. I think it expires tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks guys.
Say it.
Oh, thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe to this channel here and check us out on JediRich.com. Subscribe to our Jedi Rich creative producer on YouTube, and also we have Jedi in Panama. So our new channels on YouTube and Twitter. Jedi in Panama. That's it. You search that, you'll find us. Thanks guys. It's been a great journey.
Start of the journey.
Yeah.
This is the start.
No, but it's this was a journey just to get our passports. Wouldn't you say that was?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a 3-day journey to do our passports. Because we had to do the photos. We did the first day. All the places were not working. We've just had a journey. So I'm saying it's a journey.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks. I feel so proud of you. That was a really big accomplishment. Getting that done. Especially without any IDs that we had, you know what I mean? I thought I was really worried about that. I was so worried. Not actually really worried. I figured it would work, but I mean.
Yeah.
But I was like, if it doesn't, then it'd be a trip.
Yeah.
Because we'd have to get our social security bills. We were asking about that. Just the whole thing. It's just insane. I'm losing my voice. I'm so tired. If you had told me to take a copy of the birth certificates, you know they're really rude there. They won't do it for you. So if you come without
They'd send you out.
They send you out. So good thing I had everything. I was so nervous. I thought I was gonna forget something. And Jedi said take a copy of the birth certificates, and I was like, and I'm like, I'll just take one just to have one. And then they needed it. I was like, oh God, the whole thing. And
It said right there, bring a copy.
2 Ubers. Yeah.
It said right there, bring both.
It said both.
And he showed you, and you couldn't believe that we had it.
See it.
I bet most people don't do that.
I know. Because he's used to just right there, he'll say, oh, he'll leave if you don't.
That's why you didn't want to, yeah.
I was like, oh my
Great job, Jedi Joy.
I felt so bad because I normally so organized, but I was expecting to sit down and have him say, okay, this, and I had it that way if he would have done it, but instead he's like, give me all the stuff right now, and I was like, oh, geez, I haven't organized it with like your stuff, with your thing, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know if I had the right stuff, so I thought you were gonna, that was, okay, I want to get out of here.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, that was it.
Not to death, I'm not impressed, I'm not amused, I'm not confused, I'm not confused. I'm a grown man business, I'm not in school. Put your hand down, youngin', this is not for you.
On my jail, my beats with the Kanye, yo.
Your name on the marquee, your name off the payroll. Style fresh
Like I'm still a Dayo, and it's been like that since the Dayo.
On more time than a Rolly or Seiko.
Step on deck, your neck, or do what I say so. Get up or get out, get down and lay low.
Shadows. Open Jedi, I am Black Jedi. That Jedi.
Let's move. Shout out to my man Khalid Kwame. We on top. Shout out, check it out.
Check it out.